It's time to go courtside with Sammy B and Lee on Q92. This is the Sarta High School Basketball Game of the Week, powered by the Sarshone Auto Group. Tonight's showdown is also brought to you by Friends and Family Credit Union, Bell Stores, Nate McFarland with Howard Hanna, Luca Downtown and Basil, AWP Safety, GMC Heating and Cooling, Southway Fence Company, Ample Storage, Morris Brothers, Perspective Designs, and Nate Blair with Ameriprise. The lights are bright, the gym is alive, and the stage is set. Let's send it courtside to Sammy B and Lee live on Q92.
Sarta me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
Sarta riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story and every rider counts. Where to? SartaMe.com.
High school football exemplifies the true meaning of teamwork. At Friends and Family Credit Union, our team of local friendly professionals offer the same true spirit for our members. With a wide array of products from vehicle loans to personal loans, family secured checking with ID, home equity line of credit, and more. For over 6 years, we have the game plan for your financial well-being. Visit any of our 3 convenient locations, online or mobile banking. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family.
You're listening to High School Basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
All right, apologize for the technical difficulties. Just underway here at Barberton, Bulldogs and the Pioneers on Q92. Layup inside, missed by Carter. Here comes Elyria at the other end of the floor. Grimmett on the baseline. Elyria and McKinley. It's 2-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. Compton tried to save it in bounds, and he did to Grimmett. Grimmett on the right baseline, kicks it into the corner, 3 in the air, in and out, no good. Rebound by Elyria over the hoop. No, Jamar Keys had it, lost it. Pioneers keep it again. Grimmett's got it on the right wing. He traveled, and it's going to go back to the Bulldogs. 5:14 to go in the first quarter. Barberton, the Purple Palace, our host tonight. McKinley leads Elyria 2-0 for the Division I District Championship game here.
I'll tell you what, partner, the pace has been frantic,
but no points.
No, and neither team is taking great shots.
So the Bulldogs with the basketball. That's Webster comes up and grabs it, and Webster will bring it across the timeline. Almost stolen, but the ball comes into the hands of Davey Thompson. Boy, this Elyria team, holy smokes. In-your-face defense, man-to-man. Jamar Keys on the right side, backdoor, Shavers, turn, shoot, score. Shavers with his first 2. And the Bulldogs have taken a 4-0 lead.
What a pass by Keys.
Who do you have for McKinley's first basket?
Shavers got both of them.
Okay. They do not post the individual scores here on the scoreboard. So
I didn't even notice
We're going to have to rely on you and I.
All right.
That could be scary. Elyria with the basketball. They're down 4-0. Compton's got it. He's their go-to guy. He'll let go top of the key. Three is up and good. Compton from downtown. And Elyria chops the McKinley lead to 4-3. 4:27 clock running in the first quarter of play. Sam Burke and Lee Foster on Q92 and Q92radiosports.com. Three ball left wing. In and out, no good by Carter. Rebound picked up by the Pioneers of Elyria. Here they come left to right. Way out on top. Long three. Rim no. Battle underneath the boards. And it's picked up by Carter. Javion will come across the timeline. Euro step to the hole. Try to force up a shot. Never got there. The ball did go out of bounds. And it will go back to Elyria.
Partner, obviously here early, the pace is frantic. Their nerves are obviously picked up. It's the district championship. But both teams are taking some ill-advised shots. They don't look comfortable. They need a set. They got to slow down, get a bucket, and lock in on defense. But the pace has been outstanding thus far, up and down.
Well, we know these teams can score. 70s, 80s, 90s, 100s, not out of the question here tonight. Elyria with the ball. It's a 4-3 McKinley lead. 3:42 to go in the first quarter here on Q92. If you're just joining us, settle in and welcome to tonight's broadcast. There's a long three in the corner. Up and nothing. At the bottom of the net.
Micah Jackson. Yeah. That was a rainbow.
So Jackson in the scorebook for the first time. Pup's coming up the other way. One tip up, no good. Tip again, good by Jamar Keys. So the Bulldogs answer back, and we're all square, 6-6, 3:10 first quarter of play here on Q92. Bulldogs in the home whites tonight. White jerseys, white shorts, black numbers and letters. Whistle. Foul. McKinley. Carter.
I'll tell you what, partner, it's not often that you see a team McKinley plays against that's just as athletic. We saw it with Massillon, maybe St. V. But this Elyria team is hyper-athletic.
Well, you remember that Massillon Elyria game earlier in the year.
Oh, yeah.
100 to 86, some crazy thing. Those teams were getting up and down the floor in a hurry. Compton goes inside, put it over the side of the rim, no good. Rebound picked up by Keys. Here come the Bulldogs, 3-on-2. Jamar into the corner. Carter, Tavion got caught up in the air. Dipsy-doo, flipped it up, no good. Webster got the rebound, put it up and in. Webster got the roll, finally. Here comes Elyria. They're not screwing around with anything. I'm going to need those rosters back. I'm going to be lost.
You can have.
Missed by Elyria. Webster at the other end of the floor. Couldn't corral the pass, and it goes out of bounds.
Shelton for Elyria and Carter for McKinley both have taken 4 shots already, connected on none, but they are not being shy. They are letting those babies fly.
Elyria, black jerseys, black shorts, red numbers trimmed to the white and black. It's just like McKinley varsity going up against the other McKinley varsity with all the red, white, and black here tonight. Right side of the floor for the Elyria Pioneers. Almost a turnover by Compton, but he'll keep it alive. He's going to drive inside. Finger roll around the rim and an offensive foul. As Davey Thompson stood in there, took the charge, and the ball's going to go back to the Bulldogs and Canton McKinley.
Leave it to your senior point guard to get under the bucket and take off from the big guys.
That he did. 2:07 to go in the first quarter. McKinley 8. Elyria 6. Major Chiku has checked in for Coach Sean Witherspoon. We'll bring it to the right side to Keys. Jamar spins on his man, almost lost the ball. Got it back to Chiku. Major behind the three-point line. There she goes.
Wonder how long it takes to beat Chuck one.
Rebound Thompson down to Keys. Jamar goes inside. Up, no travel. Ball goes back to Elyria with 1:47 to go. Bulldogs in front, 8-6. And Coach Spoon says, give me a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. McKinley 8-6 as we settle in here. They tipped the game at 6:57 tonight.
Let me get you these starters here real quick. For Elyria, head coach Brett Lyrick, 17-6 on the year. They start number 2, Jeremiah Daniels, number 24, Kendall Compton, number 0, Cam Belt, number 5, Tim Shelton, and number 1, Rondell Grimmon. Compton for them, it comes an average of about 15.5 on the season. Canton McKinley, head coach Sean Witherspoon, 19-4, a perfect 12-0 inside the Federal League. They start senior Anthony Chaver, senior point guard, number 11, Davey Thompson, junior, number 23, Jamar Keys, Junior, number 10, Ed Webster, and senior off guard, number 0, Javion Carter.
Tonight's game on Q92 brought to you by Sarta, by Friends and Family Credit Union. It's always a good time to bring a friend of the family. The Sarshone Automotive Group, and 2 of the premier restaurants in downtown Canton, Luca and Basil downtown.
Don't let me forget to give a shout out to Southway Fence Company for sponsoring our starting lineup.
Shout out, Petey. Good luck to the Crusaders tonight against Manchester in their district championship. And congratulations, Canton Central Catholic girls. They won their regional championship today. They are going to Dayton to play in the Division 6 state tournament. Congratulations, Coach Vanderbart and the Lady Crusaders. Major Chief just stepped out of bounds, and that's another McKinley turnover. And $1:24 to go in the first quarter. It's Bulldogs 8, the Pioneers 6.
I don't know what to say to you, partner, but this is a massive game. As a sophomore in Cheek, has had great flashes throughout the year. But he's been in the game. He's chucked a bad 3. He just stepped out of bounds because he didn't know where he's at. Sometimes you got to roll with those upperclassmen because they give you a little more confidence when you're out there.
For Elyria, Tink Sheldon is going to check back in. Christian Rogers will sit down. 20, Ethan Rogers will inbound the basketball to Shelton. And Shelton will bring it across the timeline, picked up by Davey Thompson. 1:17 to go, first quarter, just getting rolling here in Barberton. The Magic City, 8-6 Bulldogs. Compton on the left of the key, picks up his dribble. Hands it off to Rogers, goes inside, little 6-footer on the wing, didn't get it to go. Rebound stolen away by Rogers. Put it up, no. Tipped up in the air, grabbed by Jamar Keys. They got Cheek wide open at the other end of the floor. He got caught in no man's land, but did get the ball to Webster. He got thrown all over the floor. He didn't call anything. They're letting the play here tonight. 48 seconds to go. 3 in the corner. Compton, no, across the rim. Ball banged up in the air. Shelton gets it back. Now Rogers goes inside. His pass deflected away. Holy mother of God.
Give it up.
Major Cheek at the other end of the floor. Euro step to the hole. Lays it up and in. Major Cheek with his first 2. And the Bulldogs have taken a 10-6 lead. Barberton High School, the site. Beautiful gymnasium here.
Home of the Jack Reynolds.
That's right.
His 75-76 state championship picture behind the far basket to the left of us here.
Carter Scott.
Brogdon
Broadner, the Bodner
twins. Yeah, there you go.
What a crew that was. 1975-76 season.
10 years.
That's how hard it is. They haven't been back.
Oh, no. Not even close, really.
Elyria with the ball. They're down 4. They're probably going to hold for 1. Compton 27 feet away, and it's good. Compton from downtown. Thompson throws it the length of the floor wide to the right, and that's the end of the first quarter here in Barberton. Division I District Championship on the line. It's Canton McKinley 10, Elyria 9. We'll take a break on Q92.
Dirty car? Clean up and save at Bell Stores. Buy a car wash at the pump during your fuel purchase and automatically save 15 cents off per gallon just like that. It's fast, it's easy, and your ride will shine with Bell Stores' state-of-the-art wash system featuring 4 heated high-pressure wash options. Bell Stores, Ohio-owned, keeping the family on full and your vehicle on clean.
Northeast Ohio loves high school sports, and Sarshone Auto Group takes pride in supporting our local high school teams. Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service on America's best vehicles. From Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. Come to Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit sarshone.com.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Berkman and Lee Foster, Q92. The Bulldogs lead the Elyria Pioneers 10-9 here on Q92.
I was going to say, partner, how about a fast first quarter? We saw that earlier with Perry, but that was because everybody was holding the ball. This game has to stop. And that first quarter only took 15 minutes.
Elder out on top to Carter. Over to Davey Thompson. Davey sets up, shoots the 3. Got the 3. Davey Thompson from downtown. So the Bulldogs back in front by 4 now at 13-9. It was 10-9 after the first quarter of play. Elyria now trying to get themselves back in this thing. Shot up over the rim, no good. That was Bell that tried to get it up there. That ball hung on the rim, rolled around the rim, and then rolled off. And then the ball eventually went out of bounds off of one of the Bulldogs. It'll stay with Elyria. 7:23 in the first half. Bulldogs 13, Pioneers 9. Good to be with you on this Saturday night. Earlier today on Q92, Brecksville beat Perry 40-27. Shavers just knocked the ball out of bounds. Canton Central Catholic girls won their regional championship. They are headed to Dayton for the state tournament. West Branch girls coming up short today. Perry boys coming up short today. Hoover boys coming up short today. Compton shoots a 3 in the corner. That was good as well. Boy, Compton's got 9 all on 3. Shavers at the other end saves it. The down is stolen away. Picked up by Elyria. Pioneers want to run at the other end of the floor. Bell goes inside. Gathers, shoots the score.
Great pump fake.
Bell with 2. This is the pace Elyria is comfortable with, and they lead McKinley 14-13.
I mean, everybody's flying around.
6:50 to go in the first half. Elder deep on the right wing. Goes left. Elder on the baseline. Cut off by Compton. Gets it out to Keys. Couldn't grab it. And the ball goes back to Elyria. And Webster going to check back in for the Bulldogs. Somebody's got to sit down. Elder will sit. McKinley, 19-4 on the season. Elyria, 17-6, but they just go out, they play. Grimmett over on the left wing to Bell. Bell in trouble. Throws it over to Compton over on the far left side. He's picked up by Shavers. Compton's got 9 points already. He goes by Shavers, scoops it off the glass, rim nose, volleyball up in the air, way out to the right wing, and it's picked up by Shelton. Tink Shelton goes inside, almost stepped out of bounds. Nice pass inside. That ball got kicked. 6:13 to go. First half, Elyria 14, McKinley 13. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Morris Scrap Metal in downtown Canton. Morris Scrap Metal since 1980. Ameriprise Financial and our financial guru, Nathan Blair, putting your money to work for you. And by AWP Safety, proud sponsors of the AWP Safety Scoreboard. On the right side of the floor, Elyria, that's long pass over to Bell. Almost went out of bounds, but he went up and got it. Bell now is picked up by Nelson, who's checked in his first action of the night. 5:56, second quarter. 14-13 is our score. I think Shelton inside. Scoops. Nope. Foul.
Shelton is shifty, and he's got that thing on a spring. When he gets down there, he's so tiny, but he can kind of get wherever he wants to go, and then he can't see.
They got him listed at 5'5", St. Shelton.
So that's about 5'3" with shoes on.
Yeah. Right? So Shelton's going to shoot 2-line, right? 5:48 to go in the first half. 14-13, Elyria by 1. Shelton gets the ball from the official. First free throw up and good. It's Shelton in the scorebook for the first time tonight. It's 15-13, Elyria by 2.
And a great board right in front of us, so I do like that.
Shelton again, line right, arches it up and in, so Shelton's got 2. 5:48 to go in the first half. Elyria 16, McKinley 13 here on Q92. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster with you. Championship Saturday. A lot of games in and around the area today. Webster out on top. It's Carter to Davy Thompson on the purple Barberton B logo here. At the home of the Barberton Magics. Davy goes inside. Better get out of there. Left wing to Carter. Davion puts it on the floor. Hooks it inside to Webster. Webster throws up a 4-footer across the rim. No good. Ball got banged out of bounds off of Elyria. It'll stay with the Pups. 5:18 to go, second quarter. 16-13 Elyria.
Well, McKinley hasn't really had to play this style a ton this year. If you look inside the Federal League, nobody runs with them. Everybody holds it. Everybody plays slow. They're more, they take their time.
Massillon is probably one of the only games McKinley played that was up and down tempo. Thompson gets it inside to Carter. Davion with the left hand, put it off the glass and score. Davion Carter with his first two. It's a 16-15 game. Tank at the other end of the floor, putting up, in and out, no good. Rebound picked up by the Bulldogs. Anthony Shavers in the backcourt. Got it to Thompson. Davy across the timeline to Carter. Davion three. No. Rebound Legacy Lee inside. That's going to be a loose ball foul. And it is. It's going to be on Kendall Compton, the 6'5" senior.
Pump's just 1 of 6 from 3 so far.
4:56 to go, first half. 16-15 Elyria. Seth Wilkerson coming back in. Micah Jackson going to come in for Elyria.
What happened?
We got here. We get a technical foul.
On who?
Maybe Thompson's. Oh, Compton got a tee. Whoa. Thompson technical free throw, and he missed it. So for Compton, that'll be a foul and then a tech, so he should have 2. Again, we do not have those up on the boards, and Thompson just missed 2 free throws.
He never misses free throws.
No. Almost a 90% free throw. Matter of fact, he's over 90% on the season. The good news, bad news there. The bad news, they missed 2. The good news is McKinley will still keep the ball because of the technical foul on Elyria.
Shout out to my guy, Marty Morris. He goes, need a shot clock. I said, you aren't kidding, buddy. You aren't kidding.
$16-15, Elyria by 1. Thompson into the foul line. Davey hooks it down to Lee. Legacy lost it out of bounds. It'll go back to Elyria. Here comes Jamar Keys back into the game, and Legacy Lee wasn't in long, and he will sit down. You can't afford to have even just the smallest mental mistake in a district title. And if your coach thinks that you're just not quite there, you're gonna come out. And then Elyria just turned it over. So the Bulldogs get it back with 4:36 to go. Now it's a 16-15 lead for Elyria. Elder will come in. Davey Thompson will take a break and sit down. Bulldogs 19-4, Elyria 17-6. District title on the line here in Barberton. Carter in the backcourt. Picked up by Shelton.
Look at hidden guard.
Davion gets it over on the left side to Shavers. Anthony out on top to Elder. Galen Elder with the ball high over his head. Hooks it on the right side to Keys. Jamar behind the three-point line. There she goes. Rim no. Ball goes out of bounds. Back to Elyria. Boy, Micah Jackson hit the ground hard. But he's back up and looks like he's okay.
I don't like early here how many threes McKinley settled for.
Settling.
Right?
They're
Yeah,
settling.
they're getting some good looks, but they've got so much size out there. Just pound that thing in the paint and try to get some easy ones.
4:13 to go in the first half. It's 16-15. Elyria on top of the Bulldogs on Q92 and Q92radiosports.com. Also on the Q92 Radio YouTube channel. You can check it out on the Q92 Facebook page. Right of the key is Daniels. Over to Shelton. Shelton deep on the right wing. Shelton slithers inside, scoops it up. No. Tried to get contact, didn't get it. Elder at the other end for McKinley. Elder goes left side, put it up and put it in. Jalen Elder. Nice kind of a box out / screen by Ed Webster down there. And the Bulldogs have taken a 17-16 lead over Elyria. 3:27 to go in the first half. Daniels goes inside, throws up a 15-footer. He double clutched it, and it's good. Daniels with his first 2.
How about that shot?
Holy smokes. 3:15 to go in the first half. So they are daring Jamar Keys to shoot the 3. He does, and he makes it. Jamar Keys with 5. 20-18. Other end of the floor, 3 ball by Jackson. Air ball. Rebound, Shavers. Here come the Pups. Shavers across the timeline. Anthony Line, lane, scoop, score. Nice try. Anthony Shavers with 6. And the Bulldogs are back up by 4, 22-18 here in Barberton. 2:45 to go in the first half of play. Bulldogs finally getting a little momentum now. The last 30, 35 seconds. Bell shooting a deep three. Off the back of the rim, no. Jamar Keys went up and got the rebound for the Bulldogs. Gets it down to Jalen Elder. Elder across the timeline. Elder into the paint. Elder fumbled the ball, and then he committed a foul.
How long can Elyria go without Compton on the floor? I know he's got the 2 fouls, but how long can he go? Except you got somebody throwing up.
Yep. Somebody for Elyria got really, really sick, really, really quick. So they're going to have to clean that up. And now we've got a timeout on the floor. Let's take it with them. 2:26 to go in the first half. It's McKinley 22, Elyria 18. You're listening to the Sarta High School Basketball Game of the Week, presented by the Sarta Automotive Group on Q92.
RG Drag, Starr County's premier career center, offers programs that prepares its students at the high school level for careers and continued education beyond high school. Upon completion, RG Drag students have an immediate opportunity to obtain a well-paying job in many exciting career fields. We offer everything from culinary, dental assisting, engineering, sports turf and landscape, welding, and so much more. Contact RG Drag to find a program and career that's the perfect fit for you. RG Drag, where careers begin.
Sarta me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
Sarta riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story and every rider counts. Where to? SartaMe.com.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Bell just put up 3 shots for Elyria. He missed the first 2. He got his offensive rebound for the 3rd time. Cam Bell's going to shoot a free throws line right.
Got our first AWP scoreboard update of the night after 1. Canton Central Catholic Crusaders 15, Manchester Panthers 11.
Bell line right, 2 free throws for Elyria. That one rattled in, and popped down. Bell with his 3rd point of the night. 22-19, Bulldogs by 3.
So Perry lost 27-40, correct?
Yes. Second free throw, no go. Rebound picked off by the Bulldogs. Jamar Keys deep left wing. Euro step inside. Lost it, got it back, turned, scoops, and scores. That's not the way they drew it up, but it'll count.
Easy money when he gets it that low.
So Jamar Keys with 7. Bulldogs by 5 now, 24-19. $1:37 to go in the first half of play here. Jeremiah Daniels has it over on the left wing to Micah Jackson. Back to Daniels. Back to Jackson. NBA 3 in the air. Nope. Rebound Elyria. Boy, they got a lot of weak side rebounds tonight through the Pioneers. Grimmett got that rebound. On the jumper on the right side is up and good by Wilkerson. Wilkerson I've got for his first 2.
Yes, sir.
1:07 to go in the first half. It's McKinley 24, Elyria 21. And a foul is going to be called on Elyria, and that's going to go on Micah Jackson.
What do you think here early, partner? I know we are almost through the whole first half, but it's been choppy on both sides. McKinley doesn't look in any rhythm for the most part.
No, I think it's the style
that Elyria's playing with.
That both teams play or can play. And I think everybody has let the other team speed them up, maybe at a time where they didn't want to get spent.
Right.
So the Bulldogs with the basketball now. Jalen Elder he got tied up over here by Jeremiah Daniels. Coach Witherspoon wants a foul. He won't get it. It's a tie-up, and the ball will go back to Elyria. Boy, that was a physical 5 or 6 seconds, wasn't it?
And I've got to give Coach Lyric credit. He's left Compton on the bench with those 2 fouls. Played without him.
Yep.
Played without your star sitting there for the first half.
Might as well go with it now. You only got 45 seconds
That's
left.
Right.
Grimmett on the top of the key to Daniels. Daniels foul line extended. Picked up his dribble, got it to Grimmett. Elyria with the ball, 38 seconds to go. Grimmett goes inside. Wild shot high off the glass. Rebound by Cheek. Down to Elder. McKinley's got numbers. Webster missed the layup. Rebound picked up by Wilkerson. Here comes Elyria. Stolen by Cheek. Here comes Webster. 1, 2. Missed the dunk. Rebound. Later put it up. No. Rebound. Elder put it up. No. But he got fouled. Holy moly.
Whoa. I bet I tell you who's coming out of the game, by the way. I'm going to be surprised, partner, if we see Ed Webster the rest of the game. We've seen this all year. When he's either locked in or he's not. He misses a wide-open layup and a wide-open dunk on back-to-back possessions.
I've never seen that.
After a great steal by Major Cheek, and now they miss another free throw.
So Webster is out. Nelson is in. 13 seconds to go in the first half. Wow, has this been wild. 24-21 McKinley. One more free throw coming for Jalen Elder, line left. Each team with 4 fouls, each team with 4 timeouts left in tonight's game. Stick around, halftime activities are coming up here on Q92. Elder trying to give the Bulldogs a 4-point lead. Missed it. Rebound follow up. No. Nelson got it again. Put it up. Got it. Nelson. Big rebound bucket for the Bulldogs. They lead 26-21. 4 seconds to go. Here comes Daniels on the right wing. Daniels has got to hoist a long three. Hit the glass. Rebound Nelson. And that's the end of the first half here in Barberton. Wow. That's one way to put it. 2 quarters in the books in the district championship game of Division I. Your score: the Canton McKinley Bulldogs 26, the Elyria Pioneers 21. Stick around. The halftime report is coming up next. You're listening to the Sarta High School Basketball Game of the Week, presented by the Sarta Automotive Group, right here on Q92.
Northeast Ohio loves high school sports, and Sarshone Auto Group takes pride in supporting our local high school teams. Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service on America's best vehicles. From Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. Come to Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit sarshone.com.
RG Drag, Stark County's premier career center, offers programs that prepares its students at the high school level for careers and continued education beyond high school. Upon completion, RG Drag students have an immediate opportunity to obtain a well-paying job in many exciting career fields. We offer everything from culinary, dental assisting, engineering, sports turf and landscape, welding, and so much more. Contact RG Drag to find a program and career that's the perfect fit for you. RG Drag, where careers begin.
Sarta me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
Sarta riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 Pro-Line rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story and every rider counts. Where to? SartaMe.com.
Peace of mind. It's one of the most important benefits that we can offer at Friends and Family Credit Union. Welcome to Family Secure Checking. It offers unrivaled security to protect your everyday finances and purchases, as well as comprehensive identity theft protection and reimbursement coverage, credit file monitoring, benefits for travel, shopping rewards, and cell phone protection that includes repair or replacement for up to 4 phones on your cell phone plan. It's time to bring a friend into the family.
From the newsroom, I'm Jeff Mears with the halftime edition of Q92 News, a service of Grove Appliance Furniture and Mattress. A plea of not guilty by reason of insanity has been entered by a man who allegedly tried to kill a Canton police officer. The attorney for 21-year-old Shane Newman of Plain Township entered the plea on his behalf Tuesday in Stark County Common Pleas Court. The attorney is asking the court to order a mental health evaluation. A final pretrial hearing is scheduled for Thursday. Newman is charged with attempted murder and felonious assault. stemming from a December 18th incident during a shoplifting at Walmart on Atlantic Boulevard Northeast. He also faces charges including robbery, weapons violations, drug possession, and obstructing official business. The House of Laredo nursing home in Canton remains empty and is now for sale after state inspectors found serious safety and care violations. The 35,000 square foot facility on Harvard Avenue Northwest includes common areas, a beauty salon, and a stained glass chapel, with the property and contents estimated at more than $10 million. The January shutdown followed reports of improper medication monitoring, poor wound care, inadequate dementia safety, and staffing shortages. Residents have been relocated to other area facilities. Canton residents are invited to the mayor's first State of the City address April 2nd at Olmsted Hall. Doors open at 5:15 and the address begins at 6. The event is free, and following the speech, Canton Repository Managing Editor Rick Arman will moderate a question and answer session. Community members can submit questions to Mayor William Scheer through March 23rd. He says he looks forward to sharing the city's progress and future plans. In Ravenna, authorities say 3 women are facing charges after the December 4th drug-related death of 46-year-old Mark Musgrave. Police say he died from meth toxicity at his home. 39-year-old Tanya Sayer of Streetsboro is charged with involuntary manslaughter and meth trafficking, while 38-year-old Aaron Moore and 21-year-old Jasmina Deal of Mayfield Heights face felony charges connected to providing the drugs. Sayer is held on $100,000 bond, and a pretrial hearing is scheduled for April 7th. Brimfield Township Police report 31-year-old Daniel Summers of Ravenna fled from University Hospital's Portage Medical Center Wednesday night after being transported for chest pains and alleged drug possession. Summers, who also had active warrants, was later spotted on a bike and continued to flee officers. The Portage County Sheriff's Office says social media claims that Summers was an escaped inmate are false. He was never in the custody of the Sheriff's Office. An East Liverpool-based nonprofit and its founder have been indicted for allegedly misusing charitable donations. 52-year-old Amanda Kiger, founder of River Valley Organizing, was arrested Thursday. She's accused of pocketing over $150,000 in donations for personal use while running the organization between 2021 and 2024. Kiger also faces charges for fraudulent unemployment claims and failing to file state tax returns. She and the nonprofit are charged with aggravated theft, telecommunications fraud, and other felonies. The case is being prosecuted by Ohio Attorney General Dave Yost's office in Columbiana County Common Pleas Court. More news after this.
The Q92 Sports Network brings you more high school football and basketball games than anyone else, by far. But did you know that you can go back and listen to our broadcast again? Simply go to the Q92 radio page on SoundCloud. We posted the games we broadcast for everyone to go back and relive. We have playlists filled with our high school football broadcasts from 2016 to this season. So go to SoundCloud now, follow Q92 Radio, and listen. And thank you for listening to all of our sports broadcasts of high school football and basketball on the Q92 Sports Network.
A man sentenced to life in prison for killing his ex-wife is appealing his conviction. 52-year-old William Long of Lisbon filed the appeal Wednesday in the 7th District Court through his attorney. A jury found Long guilty of aggravated murder and other charges in the November 2023 shooting death of 50-year-old Michelle Long. Prosecutors say she was shot while getting her mail outside her Butler Township home after teaching at Leetonia High School. Long was sentenced last month to life without parole plus 17 years. A driver is in custody after an early morning crash on I-80 in Austintown. According to the Highway Patrol, the motorist missed the split on I-80 East near the Route 11 interchange around 2 a.m. Friday and hit a guardrail. No injuries were reported. The driver was arrested on suspicion of OVI, and both drugs and alcohol may have been involved. Daniel Sellers has been acquitted of all charges in the April 2023 shooting death of 15-year-old Amaya Montserrat. The 19-year-old faced murder, felonious assault, and involuntary manslaughter charges in connection with the Youngstown incident. It happened in the parking lot of a Southern Boulevard restaurant after a birthday party. Police say Montserrat was walking back to her mother's car when gunfire broke out. A Youngstown Dollar General store was targeted in an arson attempt Tuesday night. Police say a man at the Belmont Avenue location used a lighter to ignite a pack of shirts and tried to stoke the blaze in a box of brooms, but the attempt failed. The suspect left with a customer in a dark blue colored Jeep Compass. Authorities have collected the burnt shirts as evidence and are reviewing surveillance footage to identify him. A woman in Wethersfield Township was assaulted Wednesday after a man forced his way into her car, damaged vehicles, and pulled her out before she ran into a fast food restaurant for safety. Police charged 26-year-old Sherry Alexander of Hubbard, a part-time Southington Township firefighter, with felonious assault. The victim was treated for cuts on her feet and taken to the hospital. Alexander is held on $250,000 bond. respond, with a preliminary hearing set for Monday. A kitchen fire early Thursday damaged a two-story home in Warren. Around 12:15, firefighters arrived at the Homewood Avenue Southeast address and found flames showing. They immediately searched for occupants. All were out safely and no injuries were reported. Firefighters quickly brought the fire under control. The cause is under investigation by the State Fire Marshal's office. For the Grove Appliance Furniture and Mattress Halftime Show, I'm Jeff Mears with Q92 News.
Overnight tonight, rain, thunderstorms ending before midnight generally. Our low about 43 blustery degrees. Sunday, mainly sunny, a little cooler. Our high 58. From the 3 News Weather Center, I'm Mark Johnson.
RG Drag, Stark County's premier career center, offers programs that prepares its students at the high school level for careers and continued education beyond high school. Upon completion, RG Dreg students have an immediate opportunity to obtain a well-paying job in many exciting career fields. We offer everything from culinary, dental assisting, engineering, sports turf and landscape, welding, and so much more. Contact RG Dreg to find a program and career that's the perfect fit for you. RG Dreg, where careers begin.
Need a car wash but short on time? At Bell Stores, you can wash now or wash later, and wash anywhere. Buy a car wash during your fuel purchase and automatically save 15 cents off a gallon at the pump. Then use your car wash code for up to 30 days at any Bell Stores car wash location. More savings, more convenience, more locations. Ohio-owned Bell Stores, keeping the family on full and your vehicle on clean.
Sarta me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
Sarta riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 Pro-Line rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story and every rider counts. Where to? SartaMe.com.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Welcome back, everybody. Q92 and Q92radiosports.com. Sam Berkeley, Lee Foster. Halftime, McKinley on top, 26-21. Leroy got some numbers.
After one, Pups led 10-9. They lead 26-21 here at the break. Elyria in that first half, 7 of 29 from the floor, 24%. 3 of 4 at the foul line for 75%. 4 of 13 from deep for 30%. Kendall Compton hit 3 triples. He's got 9 to lead Elyria. For the Pups, they were 12 of 28, 42%. 0 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 of 8 from deep for 25%. Anthony Shavers has 6. Jamar Keys with 7 to face the Bulldogs here in the first half.
What's going on down there at the scorer's table, Shooter? A little discussion going on down there. I'm not sure maybe if it's clock related or what's going on.
Maybe discussing who got the ball, the last dead ball, or
just see. All right. Appreciate everybody tuning us in tonight on Q92, on Facebook, on X, the Q92 Radio YouTube page. We got the chat open, Hall of Fame City, Kevin Walton, Martin Morris. Thanks for tuning in and commenting on our page. We certainly hope you enjoy the rest of the broadcast coming up. Here we go. Second half underway. District championship on the line between the Bulldogs and Elyria. Inside, you haven't lost the ball. It's picked up by Compton. So the first possession of the third quarter, McKinley turns it over. Here come the Pioneers. Maybe finally get it across the timeline. Ball goes deep into the corner for Daniels. Over on the left side, Shelton. Now Compton playing with 2 fouls. Goes inside, scores, and he's fouled. He has been a one-man crew. Compton's got 11. He will look for 12. At the free throw. That's his first 2-pointer of the night.
Coach Boone sat down to start the quarter after he addressed the guys. He started a stopwatch here on my phone. See how long he can stay seated before my man's jumping back up to get after the Bulldogs.
7:22 to go in the third quarter. It's McKinley 26, Elyria 23. Again, a long pause between the foul called and now the actual shot by Kendall Compton. Lets it go. Compton up and good. He's got a dozen. Well, 26-24. Bulldogs by 2. Third quarter, 7:15 to go here on Q92. Bulldogs in the white. They're the home team tonight. Elyria in the traveling black, and they just threw it away. McKinley almost did. And crashing into the scores table was Rondell Grimmett. And if the scores table didn't already have issues tonight, everything got jostled down there. Computers, microphones,
Coach made it
chairs.
Coach made it a minute and 37 seconds. He's back. He's back.
Davey Thompson on the right wing. I'll tell you what, McKinley's got their hands full tonight. Anybody that thought this was going to be a walk in the park? Shavers, long three, back of the rim, straight on, no. Rebound picked up by Shelton. Shelton at the other end of the floor gets it over on the right side to Grimmett, shoots the three. Air ball, rebound, Keys. All the way down to Thompson, all the way to Webster, and Webster puts it off the glass and scores. Ed Webster. He said, you know what? I'm going to use the window this time.
Good idea, son.
28-24, Pups by 4. 6.5 to go, third quarter play here from Barberton. Turnover. Here comes Shavers. Anthony line, lane to Keys. Jamar with the left hand, missed it. Rebound picked up by inside. Up and under. That's going to be a 3-second or a travel. Yep, 3-second call. Javion Carter was trying to do a little too much, and he was just in the lane too long, and they finally called a 3-second violation.
It's funny watching. It's interesting because normally we see McKinley disrupt stuff with their athleticism. And Elyria is so athletic that they're just doing stuff that we don't normally see McKinley opponents do to them.
Almost looks like, and this just sounds so weird to say, McKinley's a little shell-shocked by the quickness of what they're seeing. Compton trying to go up and slam it down from halfway down the foul line, missed it, and then a loose ball foul on the transition at the other end of the floor. This is going to be called on Jeremiah Daniels.
I don't know how you don't call a foul on that.
That's what Coach Brett Lyrick wants to know.
I think he's got right to argue it. I mean, if you don't get that dunk down, someone's in his way.
I mean, he went up. He was like at the halfway mark in the lane and tried to go up and throw that down.
That would have been the dunk of the year.
Whew. Davey Thompson's got it on the right side, trying to maneuver his way. He'll go back to the top of the key. Now it's a down low to Keys. Jamar down in the office, fades, 8-footer, beauty. Jamar Keys with 9. We've said it 100 times this year. Keep Keys in the paint and get him the ball. Left side. In the corner, long three, Compton got another one.
That man is in fuego when his feet are set.
15 for Kendall Compton. Here comes Major Cheek, out of control, but he did get the ball to Keys. Jamar steps back, 18-footer, short, hits the deck. Rebound picked up by Daniels. Down the floor to Bell. Bell, line, lane, scores. Bell with 5, and now the Elyria fans are on their feet. It's McKinley 30-29.
Starting to believe a little bit, aren't they?
5:06 to go, third quarter. Elyria 17-6, McKinley 19-4. This for the district title, Division I here at Barberton. Thompson around the right side. Davey at the elbow to Cheek, out on top to Webster. And jab step. He'll shoot the 3. Up, no. Off the top of the backboard and fell back down to Bell. Gets it ahead to Thomas, and Webster comes up and commits the foul.
Webster might not go back in the game.
So he'll come out. Nelson will come in. 4:44 to go in the third quarter. It's 30-29. And now we got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a break. You're listening to the Sarta High School Basketball Game of the Week on Q92, powered by the Sarta Automotive Group. 30-second timeout.
High school football exemplifies the true meaning of teamwork. At Friends and Family Credit Union, our team of local friendly professionals offer the same true spirit for our members with a wide array of products from vehicle loans to personal loans, family secure checking with ID Protect, mortgage, home equity line of credit, and more. For over 60 years, we have the game plan for your financial well-being. Visit any of our 3 convenient locations, online or mobile banking. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family.
You're listening to High School Basketball with Sammy B. and Lee on Q92.
Back here at Barberton, 30-24 McKinley. Checking 30-29 McKinley. 4:44 to go third quarter. Time for an AWP safety scoreboard.
Yes, sir. We already got finals. Brecksville over Perry, 40-27. Riverside over Hoover, 64-61. We missed this one, partner. Malvern wins the district championship. They beat Hannibal River 44-32.
Tooch.
Yeah, halftime, Massillon 35-16 over Wadsworth, and Central 30-22 over Manchester.
Compton out of control, but he got fouled by Shavers.
That was a makeup call for the dunk.
Yep, you're probably right.
Same referee,
Yep.
makeup call.
4:35, third quarter, 30-29, McKinley by 1.
Larry got his point across. I mean, and I did think that was a foul on the dunk.
Yeah, I did too.
This is going to come down to the wire. How about a buzzer beater for courtside Q92?
Yeah, because as much firepower as there is here, but the way both teams are playing each other, I don't see anybody going on a crazy run. I just don't.
And Compton, to me, now again, it's only through 2.5 quarters. He might be the most talented kid on the floor for either team.
Now, he still got 2, right? 2 fouls?
Yes.
Okay. Compton.
Yeah, he had a push in the back and then that technical on the same play.
So Compton gets both free throws. He's got 17. And looking here, Elyria 31, McKinley 30. Keys goes inside. That's a charge. That's a good call. Elyria guy was set. Keys ran him over, and the ball goes back to the Pioneers with 4:26 to go in the third. Elyria in front of McKinley, 31-30.
Partner, we said it all year. Keys is on the block. He might be the best player in all of our county. When you get him dribbling and doing too much off the bounce, he gets himself in a little bit of trouble.
Here comes Compton, picked up by Shavers. Compton swings it left side, turnover. Nelson's got it for the Bulldogs to Thompson. Here come the Puffs. Davey across the timeline to the right wing. Davey at the right elbow. Davey comes to a stop inside Nelson. Put it in. There you go. Nelson with 4 and Nelson with the assist. Bulldogs back by 1, 32-31. Here comes Elyria at the other end of the floor. Jackson couldn't get it to go. Rebound Keys. Jamar threw it away. Picked up by Elyria. Here comes Jackson. Jackson stops, kicks it on the right side. Daniels 3. No. Rebound Nelson. Had it. Lost it. Tie up, and then a travel, and the ball will go back to McKinley.
I don't know how you travel on a tie up, but
nobody had possession. It didn't look like. Tonight's game on Q92 brought to you in part by Perspective Designs, the official graphics designer for Portland, Sammy B. and Lee. Thompson's double team. Davies in trouble. Lost it. Out of bounds, stolen by Elyria. Here come the Pioneers. Jackson put it up. Nobody got fouled by Thompson. Well, they are so quick. So quick. 3:25 in the third, 32-31. McKinley by 1. Also want to shout out Friends and Family Credit Union, Ample Storage, GMC, Southway Fence Company, Sarta, Sarta Automotive Group, and Luca in Basil, downtown. Also, shout out to Nathan McFarland from Howard Hanna Real Estate. He will deliver our player of the game at the conclusion of tonight's game. Free throw up line left good by Jackson. And it's 32-31. 32-32, a bigger part.
It's an high ball game. How about it? How else will we want it?
Surprised there's not about 12 to 14 more points for each team.
I agree. I was expecting this in the 70s.
I was too. So Jackson got them both. It's 33-32 Elyria. Here comes Keys at the other end of the floor.
Oh my gosh, he traveled.
And a whistle and a foul on Elyria. And I think they got Christian Rogers.
I thought he traveled.
That was close.
And the ball's got to be on the baseline. He passed it.
Davey Thompson will lob it into Keys. Keys on the baseline. Got bumped, stepped out of bounds. They'll go with that. Turnover Bulldogs. Keys says I got pushed in the back. Referee said out of bounds. Back to Elyria. 3:14 to go, third quarter. It's been a weird game.
It has. Very different. Yeah, different flow.
33-32 Elyria. Jeremiah Daniels, the 6'2 senior's got it on the right wing. Right on top to Wilkerson. Back to Daniels. Picked up by Keys. Daniels gets it over on the left side to Rogers. Back to Micah Jackson. Jackson trying to move on Shavers. Gets the ball out on top. Elyria now being a little deliberate this time down the floor. Major Cheek made a really nice defensive play, and he tied him up, and then a whistle, and I think they called a foul.
Thompson got another charge there.
I think they called the foul on Seth Wilkerson.
What I would definitely say, too, though, that whole possession for the Pioneers of Elyria, their best player didn't touch the ball once.
Not once.
He's got to touch the ball every possession.
So here come the Bulldogs. White jerseys, white shorts, black numbers and letters trimmed in red. Keys deep on the right wing. I mean, he's way out there. Now Jamar going inside. Got free, put it off the glass. No. Nelson had it, lost it. Picked up down low for the Bulldogs. Carter up, in, and a foul. Javion Carter with the basket. He's got 4. He'll look for 5 at the line. 2:23 to go in the third. It's 34-33 McKinley by 1, and Carter going to go back to the free throw line.
Did the Pups need that?
Javion with that black 0 in the back of his white Bulldog uniform. This to give the Pups a 2-point lead. Carter lets it fly. No good. Wow. Free throws, free throws, free throws. Here comes Elyria. 2:18 to go in the third quarter. There goes a long 3, left wing, no good by Daniels. Rebound by Shavers. Gets it to Keys. Jamar into the paint, down the lane. Offensive foul. Jamar Keys out of control, and the ball goes back to Elyria.
Virtually the same thing he did about 2 minutes ago. Out of control, spinning, he can't see up the floor, and they're just setting him up and taking it.
So Keys will sit. Ed Webster back in for McKinley.
I can't see their total fouls, so there's no board for it, but I assume that's probably his third.
Well, he's got at least 2. I think 2 of them were charges. He may have another one. You might be right.
Yeah, Compton's got 17 of the 33 for Elyria, and he hasn't touched the ball the last couple of possessions.
Crazy. 2:08 to go, third quarter. 34-33, McKinley by 1. Sam Burke and Lee Foster courtside here on Q92. Ryan Rainsburg back at the studio tonight again, doing a great job.
Make it Rainsburg.
I think he'll be ready to go home after the game. He's been there all day. Elyria with the ball. Rogers, deep right wing, gets it down low. Ball fumbled away. Rogers gets it back. McKinley trying to trap every place they can. Ball goes inside to Wilkerson. Swatted out of bounds by Shavers. Here comes Jalen Elder back in for McKinley. Davey Thompson will sit down. 1:49 to go in the third quarter. Bulldogs 34, Pioneers 33. Thanks for joining us tonight on Q92.
Does Tink Shelton have fouls for them too? He hasn't been in the game almost this whole quarter.
Yeah. Somebody's coming into the game for Elyria. That's going to be Ethan Rogers. Driving to the shot, blocked by Nelson. Good defense by the Bulldogs there. Here comes Shavers. Anthony got pumped. He slid all the way across the floor, across the inline, and a foul on Elyria. So that will put both teams with 5 fouls here in the third. 1:33 to go. Still only 34-33 this late in the third quarter.
How about the Pups so far, partner? Are 0 for 5 from the foul line. Have not made a free throw. I'm going to let Anthony Shavers jinx it right here. He's going to make this.
Anthony Shavers trying to get the Pups on the free throw brigade. That one's good. There we go. So McKinley now 1 of 6 at the free throw line. Shavers with 7. Pups 35. Elyria 33. Shavers again line right. Lets it fly. In and out. Boy, they're 1 of 7. Uncharacteristic for them, too. Down low, Wilkerson had it, fumbled it, lost it. Stolen by Anthony Shavers. 1:20 to go in the third quarter. 35-33. McKinley by 2. Pups with the ball. Carter. Webster had it, got tied up, lost it. Shavers picks it up. Anthony's going to go down and slam it home. Anthony Shavers with 9. 37-33. McKinley with a minute 4 to go. Maybe that'll get him going.
That was a big play.
Yep. Pretty good crowd here tonight. Very good. Each school being well represented on this Saturday. Ups by 4, Elyria with the ball. Cam Bell has checked in for the Pioneers. He's got 5 points on the evening. Here comes Elyria, under a minute to go. Bell open, no, he passed on the 3. Ball goes into the corner for a 3. Rim, no. Elder got the rebound, lost it, and it's picked right back up and put in by Daniels. Jeremiah Daniels with 4. McKinley 37, Elyria 35. 40 seconds to go, third quarter here at Barberton on Q92.
Neither team will go away.
That's what I mean.
They might make a run, here they come right back.
Yep. I don't see anybody going on a big run. I really don't. Carter, left of the key, 17-footer, short. Rebound picked up by Bell. Bell whistles it down the floor. Here comes Rogers, lays it up and in. Rogers with the basket. 37-37. McKinley and Elyria with 8 seconds to go. Pups will play for the final shot. Shavers way out on front. 4 seconds. Shavers steps into a 25-footer. No. Rebound. Daniels had it, lost it. Period's over. 3 quarters in the books. We're tied at 37 on Q92.
RG Drag, Stark County's premier career center, offers programs that prepares its students at the high school level for careers and continued education beyond high school. Upon completion, RG Drag students have an immediate opportunity to obtain a well-paying job in many exciting career fields. We offer everything from culinary, dental assisting, engineering, sports turf and landscape, welding, and so much more. Contact RG Drag to find a program and career that's the perfect fit for you. RG Drag, where careers begin.
Sarta me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
Sarta riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 Pro-Line rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story and every rider counts. Where to? SartaMe.com.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
37-37. McKinley and Elyria on Q92 and Q92radiosports.com.
Got another AWP scoreboard update, partner, at the half. Aviators and Lions 35, Bedford 29.
All right, I just pulled that up. All right. Come on, Aviators. Elyria with the ball. Shelton almost fumbled the ball away on the far side. Out to Bell. Bell almost at midcourt. Picked up by Keys. Bell with the left-hand dribble picks it up. Now he's got to fumble it off to Shelton. 40 seconds have gone by in the fourth quarter. Elyria 37. McKinley 37. District championship on the line. Compton's got it. Throws the ball into the corner for Grimmett. Grimmett behind the line, steps into a 17-footer, hit this almost the side of him. That's got to be a foul on Grimmett. My goodness. Body check, Shavers right out of bounds.
Tell you what, Grimmett is, he's attempted 3 shots. It might be 3 too many. It doesn't look comfortable when he lets it go.
Shavers looks a little uncomfortable as he walks back down the floor. I mean, he literally got hip checked out of bounds. Here come the Bulldogs. Webster will bring it across the timeline, goes behind his back. Now Davey, top of the key, about 35, 36 feet away on the right wing. 7:10 to go in this one. McKinley and Elyria are tied at 37 here on Q92. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster, good to be with you on this Saturday night. Check in with us if you're watching on the Q92 Radio YouTube channel. We got the chat open for you. In the corner, Shavers 3. No. Way up in the air. Webster saved it, but he saved it to Bell. So the Bulldogs had it for a minute and turned it over. Here comes Compton at the other end of the floor. Shelton foul line extended. Out on top. That was a walk and no call. Shelton gets it back over on the right side. There's another walk. There's Daniels with another walk. Daniels keeps the dribble alive to Shelton. Bulldogs chasing Elyria all over the floor with 6:30 left to go in the game. 37-37. Compton working on Keys. Compton steps back. Free ball up. No. Rebound picked up by Shavers. Throws it down floor to Webster. Webster got bumped. Webster goes inside. They called a blocking foul. That's going to be on Compton, and that, I believe, is his third. 6:13 to go in the game. 37-37. McKinley and Elyria on Q92. Stick around after tonight's game. The post-game show coming up as soon as we are done. Stats, analysis, scores, and, of course, the Howard Hanna Realty Nathan McFarland player of the game. Boy, if you asked me who I thought was going to win this game right now, I'd plead the fifth. I can't pick a winner right now.
I'd tell you whoever throws in maybe another 3 or 2.
Well, I know one thing. McKinley better tidy up at the free throw line. Webster, first one up, no good. They are 1 of 9.
This will be the 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 of 8.
1 of 8 at the free throw line. Webster line right, trying to get it. Nope, missed it. 1 of 9 at the free throw line.
1 of 9.
Here comes Elyria. Daniels at the other end of the floor. Goes inside, shoves off with the right hand and scores. Daniels with 6. Elyria 39-37. Bulldogs turn it over. Here comes Elyria on the right side. Shelton into the corner for Grimmett. Grimmett goes around 1, around 2. Shoves the ball into the corner, back out on top to Daniels, and they'll reset. But not for long. 5:46. Clock runs here in the fourth quarter at Barberton. District Championship on the line. 39-37. Elyria by 2. Grimmett on the left wing. You'll let him have that shot if he wants it. 5:27 to go. Pioneers now actually really slowing the tempo down here the last 30 seconds or so. Shelton's got it on the left elbow. Back behind the three-point line. Gets it down to Bell. Bell on Thompson. Bell backing him down. Turns, shoots, scores. Bell with 7. Elyria by 4. 41-37 Pioneers, and McKinley calls timeout. 5:04 left to go in the game. It's Elyria 41, McKinley 37. Is this a 30 or a full? Looks like a full. The GMC Heating and Cooling timeout. Partner McKinley's just out of it. They just are not, just haven't been sharp tonight.
No, it's, I don't know the shooting percentage, obviously, but 12 of 28 the first half wasn't horrible. But my thing is, you're in basically a one-possession game, the majority of this game, and you've left 8 free ones at the line. I mean, even 4 of 9's bad, right? That's under 50%.
But you're tied if you do that.
Well, yeah, and 1 of 9, I mean, you lose games on silly turnovers, free throw misses, a couple charges where you're out of control. Those count as turnovers, right? A charge is a turnover. So, I don't know how many they've got, but I think, the tempo has been the pace, the same on both sides. And it just seems like Elyria has just kind of settled in and got a little more comfortable with it, where McKinley still hasn't looked great offensively yet to this game.
5 minutes to go in this championship game. 41-37, Elyria. Bulldogs with the ball. Carter.
Oh, my God.
Almost lost it. Webster gets it back. Webster foul line extended. 17-footer. The rim, no. Shavers with a rebound. Hooks it up and into the right hand. Anthony Shavers saved today. He's got 11.
Webster's shot was not what they wanted.
Bulldogs are back to within 2 now. 41-39 Elyria. 4:34 to go in the game. Bell's open on the left wing. Into the corner. Uh-oh. 3-ball. No. Rebound Keys. Jackson put that one on the rim and hung, and then it fell off. And the rebound picked up by the Bulldogs. 4:17 to go in this one. Hang on to your hats, everybody. 41-39 Elyria. Thompson with the ball for McKinley. Thompson in the paint. Throws up a wild shot. No good. Loose on the floor. Keys picks it up. Shoots the 3. Missed it. Rebound Elyria. Here comes Micah Jackson on the left wing. Gets it to Shelton. Shelton goes inside. Floater. Around. No! Rebound. Shavers pulls it down for the Bulldogs.
Shelton is yet to make a basket, partner.
3:49 to go in the game. McKinley's got the ball down to Tavion from 18. Back to the rim. Too strong. No. Rebound Keys. Jamar goes inside, lost the ball, but a whistle and a foul. 3:41 to go. Foul on Elyria. That's on Daniels, I think. Nope, they did not call it on Daniels, but I don't know who they called it on. The referee gave a half-hearted hand gesture with the numbers to the scores table. 3:41 to go in the game. Elyria 41, McKinley 39. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster with you on Q92, going down to the wire here in Barberton. This is a district championship game, and it is hanging in the balance. Thompson to throw it in for the Bulldogs. Got it to Keys. Jamar on the baseline. Double team. Hops out of it. Goes with a hook and a beauty. There you go, young man. Jamar Keys with 11. We're tied at 41 with 3:30 left to go in the game.
See their first guy in double figures?
Chambers has 11. So they got 22 of the 41. 41 apiece. 3:18 to go in the fourth quarter. Jackson on the right side for Elyria. Timeout. Pioneers. 3:14 left to go in this game. It's a 30-second timeout. Another GMC heating and cooling timeout. 41-41 with 3:14 to go. Oh, my goodness.
Trying to get some updates from other games. I know we got a couple other good ones going on. Yeah, like I said, halftime it was 30-22 Central over Manchester, 35-16 Massillon over Wadsworth, which appears that Massillon kind of cruised into that regional without much grief they've got to put on over there.
Yeah.
And Gio Jackson is healthy. I guess he played a real good game in the district semifinal. Went for about 20.
Went for 20?
Yeah. So if he's healthy and you got all those guards out there, the Tigers are going to be really something to deal with. But I talked to TJ Petros earlier at NEO Spotlight. He said Toledo Rogers, Toledo St. John's.
St. John's.
He said he thinks it's the second or third best team in all of the state D2, and that's who they'd likely run into.
Well, they got a great basketball program. All right, coming out of the timeout, we got 3:07 left to go in this one. Who is going to come out of here with the district title? McKinley and Elyria are tied at 41, 2:58 left to go in the game. Backdoor pass, Rise missed the layup. Rebound picked up by Keys. Here come the Bulldogs left to right. Jamar's going to go baseline. Fade away pass to Shavers, who picked it up deep on the left wing. Now Cheek's got it baseline. Major from 15. Good. Major Cheek with 4. And the Pups are on a 6-0 run. 43-41 McKinley at the other end of the floor. Shelton. Ball goes into the corner. Compton 3. No, he missed it. And got the rebound. Elyria keeps it alive, and Cheek reached in and fouled. 2:26 to go.
Compton's been quiet partner the last few minutes.
He has. He had a wide open look, too.
So we got Pups by 2 here, correct?
Pups by 2 with 2:26 to go. Nelson in. Webster will sit down. McKinley 19-4. Elyria 17-6. Winner moves on to the regionals next week. On the right side, out on top to Shelton. Shelton picked up by Thompson. Right side to Compton. Compton fakes left, goes right. Compton right down the lane, scoops it, blocked by Nelson. Good play by Nelson. 2:17 to go in the game. Bulldogs on top, 43-41.
Wow, I got a final here, partner. Massillon 55, Wadsworth 22.
Oh, my goodness.
They gave up 6 points in the entire second half.
Wow. Compton steps back, shoots the 3. That one's way off. Rebound picked up by Keith. Lost the ball, but got a reach-in foul on Elyria with 2:08 to go. So congratulations to Coach Josh Hose and the Massillon Tigers. They are into the regionals next week.
That's 2.
They still haven't been tested.
No, that's 2 we got. Malvern,
Massillon.
Got Alliance and Central, and I just heard Central was rolling in the fourth quarter. Crusaders put it on them, I heard, in the fourth quarter.
Here comes Keys. Jamar right across the floor, goes inside, had the ball stolen away by Micah Jackson. Turnover McKinley. Here comes Elyria. We got 2 minutes to go in this game. McKinley 43, Elyria 41 on Q92. Settle in, everybody. Down the home stretch we go with 1:45 left.
The scoring is low, partner, but the intensity's been high.
Yes. Shelton to Compton. 1:37 to go. Compton goes around the right side, hooks the ball into the corner. Shelton, he'll shoot the three. Go. Oh! Shelton hit a three. It almost hit the roof.
His first basket of the game.
44-43 Elyria. 1:20 to go. Shavers down low. Watch the ball. And he's called for traveling. And it goes back to Elyria, and Sean Weatherspoon cannot believe it.
Neither can the McKinley faithful.
And Elyria's got the ball with 1:19 to go. And it's a 44-43 game. Pioneers by 1. Boy, McKinley's being taken all the way down to the wire now. No margin for error. Shelton on the right wing beats a double team. Gets it out on top to Bell. Cam Bell with the basketball. Bell stutter step dribble. Circles around him with the right hand almost at midcourt.
Shelton's got to get the ball back. You can't stay in front of him.
Shelton to Bell. 1 minute to go in the game. Bell into the corner. Bell gets it back on the right wing. They're playing key play. Oh my goodness. Shot down low. That's going to be a goaltending on Shavers. Count the basket with 53 seconds, and Elyria is up by 3.
That was Micah Jackson on the bucket.
So Micah Jackson with 7. And now it's really getting sticky. Elyria 46, McKinley 43 with 53 seconds left to go. Bulldogs need a hoop. McKinley's only committed 1 foul, too, so if you're thinking about that,
yeah, that's not good.
Elyria's got 4. Thompson across the timeline. 44 seconds to go. Timeout, McKinley.
Now the Pioneer faith.
They're in trouble. The Elyria fans are rocking here at Barberton. 44 seconds left. It's a GMC heating and cooling timeout. 46-43 Elyria. Holy smokes.
Hey, this is when Coach Weatherspoon's why they paid the big bucks. You're going to have to come out of here. And, again, my opinion has always been there's 44 seconds left. Yes, you're down 3, but you don't need a 3. You need an easy basket, a quick set, get a bucket, and then come tee it up. McKinley's got, well, they only have 1 timeout left, which is not good. So you need a bucket, got to slap it on. If you can't get it, you got to start that foul game immediately. 1, to stop the clock, and 2, to get them to the bonus if you need it in the last 10 seconds.
McKinley's going to have to foul 3 more times just to get Elyria to the free throw line if you need to do that. Now, you don't need to do it just yet. We got 44 seconds left. Elyria 46, McKinley 43. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster on Q92.
Watch how bad this angle is, partner. This is the end of the Hoover game. And this, watch over here, this kid shoot counter no contest.
Yeah.
They called that a foul.
I've had that sent to me by like 5 different people, and that tells me that it was
it's one of the worst,
really bad.
One of the worst foul calls to decide a district championship maybe I've ever seen in my life.
Wow. Here comes McKinley and Elyria now. Bulldogs are down 3. 44 seconds left. Here we are. McKinley threw it away. Stewart at the other end of the floor. Now he'll back it out to the left wing. Now Elyria's going to play keep away. Compton throws it way out on top. They almost threw it away. They did throw it away. Elyria coughed it up at midcourt with 32 seconds left, and the Bulldogs get it back.
They just hang on to the ball there. The game's over.
Wow. 1 timeout left for McKinley. 3 for Elyria. 4 fouls on the Pioneers. 1 foul on the Bulldogs. 32 seconds left in this district championship. Elyria leads McKinley 46-43. Bulldogs need a hoop in a worse way. Looking. Shavers gets it into Tavion. Carter will bring it out to the top of the key about 35 feet away. Keys on the right wing, 26 seconds to go. Jamar way out there being double teamed. Ran into a triple team timeout, McKinley.
That's
their last timeout. 21 seconds left to go.
Well, partner, now with the time, with 21 seconds down 3, to go for 2 stuff's over. You don't have enough time.
Nope.
You've got to make a 3 here.
Right. And remember, McKinley has only committed 1 foul in this 4th quarter. So if you got to send Elyria to the free throw line, you got to foul once, twice, 3 times just to get them there.
Yeah, I think it's you got to get a 3, and if not, you're fouling in a hurry. But at that point, they might be able to get it to shelter somebody and just run around and run this clock out.
21 seconds left. Elyria 46, McKinley 43. You're listening to Q92 and Q92radiosports.com and all across our social media platforms. Martin Morris checking in says, wow. I would agree. Post-game show coming up when we're done. McKinley really needs to get a turnover. They need to get a basket. They need to fluster Elyria, but I don't know if this Elyria team is able to get flustered. That's what they enjoy doing.
I agree. That's chaos is their middle name.
Here we go. 21 seconds left. Elyria 46, McKinley 43. Bulldogs to inbound, but sideline right. Major Cheek to throw it in. Pups need a hoop. Cheek gets the ball from the official. He looks. He looks. They don't have a timeout left. He throws it almost away. Shavers kept it in to Carter. He stepped over the line, and McKinley turned it over. With 17 seconds left, and Elyria is going to get it back, and they lead at 46-43. Incredible.
To not even get a shot there. You don't even get a shot. Yep.
17 seconds left. Now McKinley's really up against it. They got a foul, and they got to foul quickly. Bell gets the ball in, baseline. Major Cheek with the foul. Still 15.7 seconds left, but
you got 3 more to get.
That's only McKinley's second team foul.
The only hope we've got now with the Pups is they've got to find a way to make a steal and make a 3 in the next 15 seconds.
Yeah. Elyria to inbound the basketball. Shelton gets the ball from the official, looks at the official, and says, give me a timeout.
Yeah, Coach Larrick got this referee down here. And he's got 3 in his pocket, too, but you're going to come in huge in this last 15 seconds.
So timeout on the floor. It's a GMC heating and cooling timeout. We'll take a 30-second break and come right back on Q92.
RG Drag, Stark County's premier career center, offers programs that prepares its students at the high school level for careers and continued education beyond high school. Upon completion, RG Drag students have an immediate opportunity to obtain a well-paying job in many exciting career fields. We offer everything from culinary, dental assisting, engineering, sports turf and landscape, welding, and so much more. Contact RG Drag to find a program and career that's the perfect fit for you. RG Drag, where careers begin.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Boy, this is an eyebrow raiser here tonight. If you're just tuning in, stay with us here. 15.7 seconds left. Elyria 46, McKinley 43. But Elyria's got the ball. McKinley has to foul 3 more times.
Hey, look at this.
Just to get Elyria to the free throw line.
Hey, look at this formation that Elyria's in. I don't know that I've ever seen this.
Elyria, Bell will throw the ball in. They're trying to break somebody deep free. They get it to Compton. Compton's immediately fouled by Shavers. 14.3 seconds left to go.
They still got 2 more?
Still got 2 more. 46-43 Pioneers. If you could get a steal here, that would be huge. So you got to overplay. And so what if you run into them and foul them, because that's what you're pretty much trying to do anyway.
Yeah, you're going to put keys in your
Keys
feet,
in,
get his hands over the ball.
So Jamar jumping up and down. Jet gets the ball in, immediately fouled by Carter with 13.4. Still not enough to get Elyria to the free throw line. They'll have to inbound it again. Bulldogs are only down 3, though. 46-43 with 13.4 seconds left. Cam Bell to throw it in against Keys. Jamar waving his hands, jumping up and down. Bell gets it in. Compton. He's fouled by Shavers with 12.4. I'll tell you what, McKinley did a good job there to get 4 fouls called in that amount of time. But I think for Shavers, is that his 5th? Nope.
Yes.
All right, Compton, 2 big free throws coming line left for Elyria. They lead it by 3 with 12 seconds. Free throw up good. 18 for Kendall Compton. Elyria 47, McKinley 43. 12.4 seconds left. The Bulldogs are out of timeouts. Wow. Boy, this whole day has been a wow, hasn't it? Compton line left trying to get them both. He does. 19 for Compton. Bulldogs are down 5 with 12.4 seconds left. Bulldogs need a miracle. Keys gets it into Thompson. Davey across the timeline, 8 seconds to go. Thompson throws up a long three, back to the rim. No, rebound Elyria. 4.2 seconds left. Foul on McKinley, and the Pioneers are going to be district champs here in 4 seconds. Incredible. Wow.
Is that Compton back to the line?
Yep. He's got 19, leads all scorers tonight for both teams. And the Bulldogs are going to step out of the tournament here tonight. Free throw up and good by Compton. He's got 20. Elyria 49 and McKinley 43.
Compton was the best player on the floor, partner. He proved it. The best player on the floor.
He proved it. Compton again. Got it. 4 seconds left to go. 3 seconds left to go. 2. Basket will count at the buzzer, but it doesn't matter. Elyria beats McKinley. Final score, 50-46, and the Elyria Pioneers are district champions in Division I. Bulldogs foul out at 19-5. Elyria keeps on rolling. They are 18-6. Lots to get to here on the postgame. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more from Barberton. You're listening to the Sarta High School Basketball Game of the Week presented by the Sarshone Automotive Group on Q92.
RG Drag, Star County's premier career center, offers programs that prepares its students at the high school level for careers and continued education beyond high school. Upon completion, RG Drag students have an immediate opportunity to obtain a well-paying job in many exciting career fields. We offer everything from culinary, dental assisting, engineering, sports turf and landscape, welding, and so much more. Contact RG Drag to find a program and career that's the perfect fit for you. RG Drag, where careers begin.
Sarta me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
Sarta riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 Pro-Line rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story and every rider counts. Where to? SartaMe.com.
Northeast Ohio loves high school sports, and Sarshone Auto Group takes pride in supporting our local high school teams. Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service on America's best vehicles, from Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. Come to Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit Sarshone.com.
Dirty car? Clean up and save at Bell Stores. Buy a car wash at the pump during your fuel purchase and automatically save 15 cents off per gallon just like that. It's fast, it's easy, and your ride will shine with Bell Stores' state-of-the-art wash system, featuring 4 heated high-pressure wash options. Bell Stores, Ohio-owned, keeping the family on full and your vehicle on clean.
Peace of mind. It's one of the most important benefits that we can offer at Friends and Family Credit Union. Welcome to Family Secure Checking. It offers unrivaled security to protect your everyday finances and purchases, as well as comprehensive identity theft protection and reimbursement coverage, credit file monitoring, benefits for travel, shopping rewards, and cell phone protection that includes repair or replacement for up to 4 phones on your cell phone plan. It's time to bring a friend into the family.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Back in Barberton, Boy, a rough day for Stark County boys basketball. And McKinley comes up short tonight. Elyria over the Bulldogs, 50-46. Elyria moves on to the regionals next week at 18-6. The Bulldog season comes to an end at 19-5. Lee Foster working on those numbers. We'll get those to you here in a couple of minutes. Tonight's game on Q92, presented by Sarta, the Stark Area Regional Transit Authority. SartaMe.com. By the Sarshone Automotive Group. Get your own with Sarshone. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by Luca in Basil, two of premier restaurants in downtown Canton. Luca in Basil. Friends and Family Credit Union. Always a good time to bring a friend into the family. By Ample Storage and AmpleStorageUnits.com. If you need to store something, check out AmpleStorageUnits.com. GMC Heating and Cooling, Southway Fence Company. By Morris Scrap Metal in downtown Canton since 1980. Ameriprise Financial and our outstanding guru, Nathan Blair, putting your money to work for you. By AWP Safety. And by Perspective Designs, the official graphics designer for Courtside with Sammy B. and Lee. Your final score here tonight, Elyria beats McKinley by the score of 50-46. We still have our player of the game. We still have our scores to get to. We've got our stats to get to. Let's see here. Maslin a big winner tonight. Canton Central Catholic boys a big win tonight, so they will advance. Perry losing today. Hoover losing today. McKinley losing today. Central girls win today. They go to the state tournament. West Branch girls fell short today. Malvern boys win. They will go in to the regionals. What a wild day this was. Buckeyes win today over Indiana. Walsh University wins their conference tournament. They will move on as well. We will take a break. Your final score, Elyria 50, McKinley 46. The postgame show rolls on from Barberton after this on Q92.
RG Drag, Stark County's premier career center, offers programs that prepares its students at the high school level for careers and continued education beyond high school. Upon completion, RG Drag students have an immediate opportunity to obtain a well-paying job in many exciting career fields. We offer everything from culinary, dental assisting, engineering, sports turf and landscape, welding, and so much more. Contact RG Drag to find a program and career that's the perfect fit for you. RG Drag, where careers begin.
Northeast Ohio loves high school sports, and Sarshone Auto Group takes pride in supporting our local high school teams. Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service on America's best vehicles. From Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. Come to Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit Sarshone.com.
Sarta me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
Sarta riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story and every rider counts. Where to? SartaMe.com.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B. and Lee on Q92.
All right, we're back here in Barberton. The final score, 50-46, Elyria. They move on to the regionals, and the Bulldogs, unfortunately, their season has come to an end. All right, Uncle Leroy, let's run them out, buddy. Get those stats, and then we'll get our player of the game, and we'll wrap it up from the Magic City.
Yes, sir. All right, after one, McKinley led 10-9. They took a 26-21 lead at the break. It was knotted at 37 apiece. Through three, and then Elyria closes it out at the free throw line. They hold off Canton McKinley and win the district championship for Coach Brett Larrick's squad, 50-46. Canton McKinley, they were 21 of 49 from the floor, 42%. Just 1 of 9 from the foul line, 11%. 3 of 15 from 3 for 20%. They've placed 8 in the score column tonight, 2 in double figures. Anthony Chavers led them, the senior, in his last game in the Bulldog uniform. He finishes with a team-high 14. He knocked in about a three-quarter for off the backboard for his last 3 of the game. He finishes with a team-high 14. Jamar Keys finishes with 11. Davey Thompson with 3. Ed Webster 4. Javion Carter 4. Major Cheek 4. Jaden Nelson 4. And Jaden Eller 2 off the bench for the Bulldogs to round out their scoring. For Elyria, they were 16 of 53, 30% for the ball game. How about this, partner? 9 of 9 from the foul line in the second half, and 12 of 13 from the game. In a 4-point win, do you need to look anywhere further than that charity stripe? They were 92% for the ball game from the line. 6 of 22 for 3 for 27%. They put 7 in the score column, 1 in double figures. Their leader, game high, Kendall Compton. He finished with a game high 21. He hit 4 triples and was a perfect 7 of 7 at the foul line. Jeremiah Daniels chipped in with 6. Cam Bell with 7. Tick Shelton with 5. A huge 3 in the second half to regain the lead. Seth Wilkerson with 2. Micah Jackson with 7. And Ethan Rogers with 2 to round out the scoring for the Pioneers.
All adds up. And it's a winner for the Elyria Pioneers tonight as they knock off the Bulldogs to Canton McKinley by the score of 50 to 46. I think we got all our scores in. We are finished all of our commercial obligations.
All we need is the player of the game, buddy, and I think this one's we've had easy ones lately, but this one's been this is pretty easy. I think it's got to be number 24 in the black and red, not the good black and red from Stark County, but Kendall Thompson, like we said, 21 points, 4 threes, perfect 7-7 at the line. He was steady all game, and I think he's well deserving of our Nate McFarland with Howard Hanna-Riller player of the game.
So congratulations to Kendall Compton, the player of the game, and he led his team to the district title. Elyria beats McKinley tonight by the score of 50 to 46. Well, we are down to Massillon.
Yep.
We believe Alliance is going to move on.
They were up 14. They were 63 to 49 last I checked.
So Alliance will move on. Massillon will move on. Canton Central Catholic will move on. That's all we got left in Stark County.
I mean, that hit us hard, didn't it?
District Saturday. We're down to 3. But we'll be there.
I'm showing Alliance 65-55. Bedford maybe making a late push here, but that game's got to be almost over.
Got to be almost over. If you want to listen to the rest of that, click on over to 1310 WDPN on your radio or AM 1310 WDPN on X or Facebook or the Q92 Radio YouTube channel. Elyria cutting the nets down to our left. And they'll celebrate and they'll move on. And the Bulldog season comes to an end here tonight. Well, when's the last time? Well, it's probably been a shorter span than I think, but when's the last time McKinley didn't win a district title?
I mean, they won one last year, obviously. No, but I bet it's probably 2 years ago. I mean, they haven't been a mainstay there. It's only been 7 divisions for so long, and I think that Division I is the hardest division because there's not many teams, and you got to play good ones.
You got to play good teams quicker.
Yeah, I mean, they had to beat Jackson to get here. Right? I mean, and that was a dogfight until the last few minutes. And obviously, this one could have went either way. If they make free throws and clean up a few turnovers, I think they win easy.
They win again.
That the Stars didn't align, and feel bad for Coach Weatherspoon and his guys. I feel bad for him, but hey, they've got a few guys going to graduation: Thompson, Carter, Shavers, but they bring a lot of talent back with this group. Keys comes back, and Cheek, and Webster, and Legacy
Lee's back.
Yeah, Jaden Nelson. I mean, they've got a lot of guys coming back, so I still think the future's bright for McKinley, but this one I'm sure will sting for a smooth 365 for Coach Weatherspoon.
Sure. All right, that'll wrap it up here from Barberton. I want to thank John Sable and what a great place to call a game here. Thank you to the folks at Barberton for making us feel at home. Thanks to my partner, Lee Foster, and, of course, Ryan Rainsberg back at the studio. And a shout-out to Jake, doing a great job today as well. And most of all, we thank you all for listening. Stark County's down to 3, and we'll be there until they're all gone. Final score here at Barberton, Elyria 50, McKinley 46. You've been listening to the Sarta High School Basketball Game of the Week, powered by the Sarshone Automotive Group right here on Q92. Sam Berkman saying so long from the Magic City.